All right, folks, welcome back to the Night's Watch. I'm Jacob.
I'm Alex.
And Alex, after beating Calgary, Seattle once, and Vancouver twice, I think it's safe to say that we are so back. We are so back. All the problems are fixed.
Yes.
And we're going to win the cup.
Absolutely.
Tortorella!
Unfortunately, that's not true. They did have 2 wins in there. One against the Avs, where it was a great game. And then against the Oilers without Draisaitl, right? But you still had McDavid, and that was also a good game.
Also without Hyman.
Without Hyman, too. So it was a tight game. But, you beat the Avs on down at the end, and it was a really tight game. And I know they were missing McCarr, but they had everything else. And
See, they were missing McCarr, but they'd already clinched first in the West, and so they weren't exactly moving their feet. But
some of the moments it looked like it. But, yeah, I mean, is it really you beat the teams that have been eliminated for 2 weeks, a month, essentially, and then, you're kind of like, yeah, we're back. I'm like, Is it so much the system, or is it more of the talent you were playing?
Yeah, I would argue that it was, it was the softest point of the schedule.
Yeah. But then again,
it was a masterfully selected fire date.
Yeah. But then again, you want to win the games they did win by the margins they did win against the bad teams.
True.
So if it was like 1-0, you're like, I don't know about that. But all these games they scored like 4 more.
Don't let me be too doom and gloom. I'm just trying to temper expectations here.
But it is the playoffs.
It is the playoffs.
Starts tomorrow. Today is Friday. It starts.
We clinched first in the dog shit.
The dog shit pillow fight Pacific Division. It came down to a point
I know we already used this title, so we can't use it again. But top of the garbage heap.
Yeah, like it was unironically, coming down. It came down to the last day of the year of who would be in second, third, in the wild card 2, between 3 Pacific teams.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad, if you ask me. And one of those was Edmonton.
Yeah.
But the playoffs start tomorrow. Everybody's set, so we can talk about the East first, and obviously finish with the finale of Golden Knights Mammoth.
I should say, I know I was coming off as a little dour there. Playoffs truly are the best time of
Yeah,
year.
they are.
This is what we spent all year waiting for.
Yeah, this is, in sports, this is easily the best playoffs in sports. Period.
Yeah.
Like just the.
But Alex, the playoff format's broken. Why does Gary Bettman hate us? Why do the 3 Canadian teams not have any primetime Saturday games?
Why do 3 Canadian teams not all get buys into the next round, right?
Well, because Bettman hates Canada.
Oh, obviously. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gosh. Well, there is only 3 Canadian teams in this one, right? It's Ottawa, Montreal, and Edmonton.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Still can't believe
Winnipeg. Because Winnipeg crashed and burned.
Shit the bed. All right. So East matchups are going to be the Sabres and the Bruins, Lightning and the Habs, Canes and Sens, Penguins and Flyers. We can talk about the Sabres and the Bruins first.
So before we get into that specifically, I just want to say, damn, all those matchups are going to slap.
Yeah.
Those all sound like great series.
The Penguins-Flyers matchup is going to be brutal. Like
Battle of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the Flyers are all fairly young. They're all mean. They're getting decent defense, and then the Penguins are just fucking scoring left and right, like without a care in the world. And Stu Skinner's got some playoff experience. He's been to 2 finals.
That's very true.
I know he wasn't the best, but he's been to 2 finals. He's taken teams far. Yeah. So
Daniel Vladar hasn't done that. I don't think.
I know, not at all.
Probably not.
So Sabres Bruins. Just real quick, I went through all their last 10s. The last 10 games. Sabres, they're 6-3-1. They have 33 goals scored in the last 10, 29 goals against in the last 10, and they have an .888 save percentage. And then the Bruins are 5-3-2, 31 goals scored, 26 goals allowed, and a .905 save percentage.
Yeah,
this is going to be a lot tighter than people think.
I think so, too. So here's the thing. I think Buffalo, I would still call them the favorite, and I would still pick them to win. But it really is as simple as Jeremy Swayman and Charlie McAvoy can swing a series if they want to.
And they still have David Pastrnak. And, they have got experience. The big thing is can UPL make a save? Can UPL steal you a game or two? Because he's going to have to, because Swayman's coming into it as probably one of the better goaltenders in the playoffs, period. So what are you gonna think? What are you gonna say? What do you got?
I got Sabres in 6.
Same. That's exactly what I was thinking. Sabres in 6.
I think there's going to be a moment somewhere in the middle of that series where Boston pushes back, and
It's gonna be how the Sabres respond. Yeah.
It's going to look sketchy, and everyone's like, "Oh, maybe the Sabres don't have it." But I don't know, man. I just feel like that crowd is just going to give them so much energy.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be
the vibes are so high.
Yeah, it's going to be an electric home atmosphere. Tage Thompson's awesome. Alex Tuck is incredible.
And I'll say, and Tage Thompson, he got that gold medal experience.
Mm-hmm. He's going to want to keep going. I mean,
Jeremy Swayman's only gold medal experience was letting in a goal from a floating puck from 60 feet out.
Yeah, I mean, the Sabres are good. I think Boston's, like you said, they're going to push back more than people think. So, but yeah, I think Sabres in 6, I agree. Buffalo just has to show up.
Yeah, and it really is going to be the classic, youth against experience. And
I mean, you could also argue, but the Sabres have some experience, though. I know not in the playoffs, but like Alex Tuck's been there, and
yeah,
Ryan McLeod's been there.
Yeah, that's true.
Who'd they get?
Because we always think of these teams as like, oh yeah, the team identity. I'm like, well, no team is purely rookie.
Stanley and Shen,
yeah,
with the Jets, they've been in playoffs for a while. No one's a rookie, but yeah, you're right. There's a lot of. It's going to come up in our matchup. The Bruins, there's a lot of playoff pedigree in there between Pasta, Charlie McAvoy, Jeremy Swayman, and Pavel Zacha, and there's a lot of guys that have been there, so you'll have to see. And then the other thing is that Buffalo's got Lindy Ruff. He's been coaching for fucking longer than you and I have been alive.
I know, right?
So he's got plenty of experience.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just feel like they have more firepower.
I think so. I think they have more firepower to weather the storm, and they also are. Whereas there's young teams in this playoff that are young and can score, but they're not tough, which is a team we'll get to here in a few minutes. But Buffalo is young and can score, but they're also mean. Yeah. Like Alex Tuck is gigantic. Tage Thompson's gigantic.
I can't believe I haven't brought him up. Rasmus Dahlin is going to be the best defenseman.
Oh yeah,
in that series.
Yeah, he's
close to it.
He can score. He can skate. He can do everything. He can defend. He can mix it up and be mean.
I say he's a nasty motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then Samuelson's been incredible this year for them too. Owen Power's been a lot better. I think Buffalo can take it. I mean, like you said, I think there's gonna be a point where Boston's gonna start pushing back, and Buffalo has to figure out if they're gonna lay down or or push back on that. So
yeah. So I would say Sabres in 6, and I think Dahlin's gonna be the MVP of that series.
I think so too. I agree with you. The next series is the Lightning and the Habs. The last 10, the Lightning 5-5. They've got 26 goals scored, 30 goals against, an .882 save percentage. The Habs 7-3, 26 goals scored, 24 goals against, a .919 save percentage in their last 10.
That's pretty impressive.
Let's get it over with.
Yeah, I want to preface this by saying, like, I feel like if they matched up with anyone else, Montreal would have a
good chance.
Yeah.
Literally any other team, like maybe aside from the Canes, any other team, they'd have a much better chance to overwhelm them.
Yeah.
Overwhelm them with scoring purely.
Exactly, but I just feel like Tampa's. They're just. Because Tampa's also a skill team, but they're also
suffocating.
Yeah, and they're mean. And they're fucking. They kind of took over the Panthers' title of asshole team this year. Like I feel like every 2 weeks I was watching fucking Brandon Hagel fight someone.
Yeah, it's suffocating. So I'll go for Tampa in 5.
See, I do this with every series. I'm like, I'll just say 6 because it's right down the middle.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I think Montreal will have some pushback. I don't know how those young goalies are going to hold up in a situation like that.
Here's what's going to happen. They'll perform decent enough, but it's going to be you're going to get Kucherov and point, and then Gensel's going to be coming at you, and then you get a line of Sorelli and Hagel and somebody else. And then you get another line of their fucking gigantic line of, not gigantic, Gord's not big, but their mean line of Gord, Gergensons, and Paul. And then you get a fourth line with Corey Perry on it.
I know, but I'm just like, I feel like Nick Suzuki, man. He's
good. Nick Suzuki's good.
100 points.
Nick Suzuki's great.
Two-way center. Fucking Cole Caulfield's finally living up to his billing. Fucking 6 years later.
But
Slavkovsky is a big mean bastard.
But this is way different.
He carried what obscure country is he from?
Slovakia.
Yeah, he carried Slovakia through the damn Olympics.
Yeah, but what's going to happen when you get into the playoffs and halfway through game 1, Brandon Hagel, Anthony Cirelli, or Nick Paul, or fucking Nick Perbix or whatever, just put like a fucking shoulder square into Cole Caulfield's chest.
Yeah, he's not very big, is he?
That's the problem. Yeah, you can have this high flying offense. The offense has been fucking insane this year for them. This high flying offense and score in the regular season, do all these things. But how many times have we seen that come into a playoff series with an inexperienced team and not a very physical team just get fucking railroaded?
Yeah.
Look at Toronto every year.
No, literally. Oh, not this year.
Not this year. Not this year.
But I agree, and I think I like Tampa's decor better. Fucking Darren Radish has
been insane.
Yeah.
Well, no Victor Hedman. Remember that.
But he might be coming back though sooner rather than later, I think.
Okay.
But JJ Moser's been great,
really good, and then Andrei Vasilevsky.
Exactly.
He's
talk about playoff experience goalie. Yeah. So I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still picking Tampa. I'm just trying to decide if I want to say 6 or 5. I'm not going to say 4. That's too disrespectful.
It's too disrespectful. I do think Montreal will take one. Here's what I think will happen. Montreal will take a game in Tampa Bay, and they'll do what they did with Tampa Bay, and be like,
just wait till we get back to the Bell Center.
Yeah, and then Tampa Bay just smother them. That's what's they'll steal one or something. Like it'll be like a 2-1 game, low shots, and they'll get a goal late.
And you know what? Like honestly, I feel like from a team psychology perspective, I feel like Tampa is probably really frustrated with how the last few years went.
Mm-hmm. They're pissed.
I think that's why they've been such big assholes.
And that's what you want going in the playoffs. Like,
and I'm sorry, but like John Cooper is like the best coach in the league.
Yeah, easily.
So yeah, I'll say 5 as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think. I think Montreal will try to come out like offensively swinging.
Yeah,
it's just Tampa Bay is going to wear them down. Like they'll start suffocating them, and they don't have much pushback overall at all. Like there's Josh Anderson.
I said, and then I think we can guarantee at least one 5-minute major or for Arbor Jack guy.
Yeah, Arbor Jack. Yeah,
doing something stupid to try to turn the tides.
Yeah, because what's his name? Noah Dobson. He's out for at least half the series. I think I saw, or maybe the whole series. Yeah, so that's a big loss for them, and they're fast. Montreal's very fast, but you can be fast and also good, and still lose to Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
you can still get suffocated.
Yeah, no, I agree. I
mean, you just gotta semi-contain that first line, and then after that, you can do what you want.
Yeah, I think there'll be some good games in there, but
totally.
I think Tampa will. When you look back, you'll be like, yeah, Tampa won that pretty steadily.
Yeah, it was
my prediction. So if it's anything like last year's playoffs predictions, I'm going to get like 80% of these wrong. But.
Let's hope it's like the other ones.
Yeah.
And then the next one, we got the Canes and the Sens. The Canes, of course, have just been good all year. 7-2-1. They've got 39 goals, 26 goals against, 8.85 save percentage in the last 10. The Sens are 6-3-1, 36 goals, 26 goals against, and 8.98 save percentage in the last 10. The Canes' goaltending kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Despite being such a good defensive team,
but to be fair, fucking Linus Ullmark has been radically up and down.
Yeah, can Linus Ullmark be good in the playoffs?
Yeah.
I mean, and then the Canes
and I said, I hate to bring it up, but it's a lot of mental health stuff. I'm like, well, I don't think playing in a playoff series on a Canadian team is going to be great for one's mental health. That sounds like a lot of pressure.
Very much. And I just don't think... I mean, I think Ottawa's got a good team, but they're missing defensemen. Is like Thomas Chabot going to be back? Jake Sanderson, I think, is back.
Yeah, I think they might both be back.
I think Chabot's just playing with a broken arm or something. But what's going to stop like Jordan Stahl from, pushing on that, right? Exactly. Sticking his hands out to break that arm in half. Artem Zub's been pretty good for the Sens. But yeah, I don't know how you don't. I mean, we talk about the Canes in the playoffs every year, and they just don't get to the finals. But what they do is what they do in the opening round is absolutely manhandle people.
Yeah,
I think the Sens will have some pushback, but I think this one is going to be the one that's. I mean, you go first, but.
See, I don't know. This is kind of the one I was torn on the most. Because all I've been thinking this whole time is, like, with Florida finally out of the playoffs, is this the year that Carolina finally does something?
I think this is the year that... No, because I think this is the weakest goaltending they've ever had.
Yeah, true. Fuck. I'm just gonna go with my gut instinct. The Sens have shown a lot of fight, fighting through their injury woes, still fucking being a good team and still making the playoffs after fucking bad goaltending of their own and major defenseman injuries kind of cratered them for a while. I'm gonna say Sens. I just don't know how many games. I'm gonna say Sens in 6.
Really? I'm way lower. I'm saying like Canes in 4.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna suffocate the Sens.
Well, I know. See, and that's the thing. That's what they do so well. And that's why it's kind of hard to say, because I feel like these teams like kind of
they're
opposite.
Decently, they're opposite. Same with like the Lightning and the Habs, but like I think the Lightning have a track record.
I just feel like the Canes can't score, man.
Yeah.
And then, and granted, that's where Allmark's a big question mark, but.
I mean, and then granted also that's where you hope
if it's two teams with bad goaltending, I guess I have more faith that the Sens are going to be able to outscore them.
True. Yeah, if both goaltenders are bad, but that's if. And then, again, who's the Canes going to start? Is it going to be Bussy? Is it going to be Anderson? I think Kochetkov just got is doing playing some games with Chicago.
What's with this team and their goalies? They got Cooch and Bussy.
Which
one do you want?
Which one? You want the Cooch or the Bussy? No, I'm stick with it. I'll say Canes in 4. I just think they'll defensively suffocate them.
Yeah. No, I can see that happening.
And then
I can see that happening.
I feel like this is going to be the marquee matchup of the East Coast: the Penguins versus the Flyers.
Yeah, I honestly did not think either of these teams would be anywhere near playoffs.
No. Do you like how
this is the novelty series?
Yeah. Do you like how like the Penguins fans were talking shit? Like, well, you guys didn't believe in yourselves.
No shit. Like, I don't think Kyle Dubas fucking thought this was going to happen.
Kyle Dubas is like, I'm just going to let these guys ride out their twilight years and we'll figure it out. The Penguins,
I feel like Kyle Dubas was desperately trying to rebuild and just couldn't because fucking Sidney Crosby just refused.
Said no. So the Penguins, they've been 5-5. They've got 46 goals in the last 10 games. That's the most in the league. 40 goals against. That's one of the worst. 8.51 save percentage. And the Flyers are 7-3, 35 goals, 25 goals against, and 8.89. So the Flyers have really been good defensively. They just don't score. Mm-hmm. But the Penguins score. They can't play defense.
Yeah. Oh, God, this is tough.
This is a hard one because I think Skinner will be better than he was in Edmonton because it's a less pressure. Even though it's the playoffs, there is a lot of pressure, but it's less pressure because you've got these vets around you that have been there and have won cups. But they're like, okay, we're not like pinning all of our hopes and dreams on Stuart Skinner.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm going to say Pens, and this is going to sound cheesy. I always used to roll my eyes when people would say this when the Pens are clearly not good. I'm not going to bet against Sidney Crosby.
That's hard to bet against.
I think given that these are two teams that in my humble view, are not great and have perhaps overperformed. I guess I'll throw my money behind the one that does have Sidney Crosby on it.
It's a lot like the Oilers.
And Erik Karlsson, to his credit, has had a pretty good year.
Pretty good year. Chris Tank's been decent. Malkin's been really good. Igor Chinakov's been insane. Yeah, I think I'll say Penguins, but I'll say Penguins in 7.
That would be a glorious.
I think they're gonna game 1. It's gonna be testing each other out, and then the rest of the series they're gonna be beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
like Nick Delorier is on the Penguin. I mean, on the Flyers still, right?
I think so, but I'm not sure if he is or if he's like playing in the minors.
Yeah,
I don't know. But anyways,
you got some big guy. Yeah,
I do like Rick Tocchet as a coach.
Yeah.
For playoff hockey, he's got them playing pretty good structure.
Yeah, I'm going Pens in 7. That's is that Dan Muse, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, Tocchet's the veteran coach in this, and
yeah,
it's got to count for something, right?
So this is just going to be me purely being a hater and just like not believing in the Flyers at all. But I'm going to say Pens in 5.
Pens in 5.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a good series either way.
I'd be lying if I said I really watched either of these teams though. So
I think the only Flyers game I watched is when we were in Tahoe and they were playing the Flyers game was on the projector.
Literally. And I feel like most of my Flyers news comes from this analytics hockey account where the guy that runs it is also a Flyers fan. So all season I just watched him melting down about how much he hates Rick Tocchet and how they're going to drive Mitchkov out of town by asking him to not be fat and to play defense.
Hey, have you considered eating healthy?
Have you considered exercising and also
not
playing like you give a fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, apparently it worked because he's been pretty good.
Yeah. So, who's your favorite in the Eastern Conference to win it all?
Tampa or Buffalo? I'm not sure which.
I'm gonna go Tampa.
I'll just go Buffalo then.
Perfect. And
I'm just gonna say they're gonna go on a magical run, and then shit the bed next year and miss the playoffs again.
And if there's any of them, who do you think the fraud is coming into the East?
Montreal or Philly.
Even though I picked them, I'd say Carolina.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's what they do every year, but usually it's in the conference finals.
Yeah, but you never know. I mean, like
this could be the year where it's like you guys didn't even make it to the conference finals this year.
I could see it. I mean, I wouldn't call Montreal so much of a fraud. I think it's a fraud to their own fans because they think they're going to go to the Cup final.
Their fans are the only ones that seem to believe that.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, they'll be back and be good for next few years.
I feel like everyone else is just like, oh, that'll be a fun series.
Yeah, that'll be a fun series, and they're dead set on them. They're going to be winning it all. I'm like, let's taper it back here, boys.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the Canes flaming out and everyone just being like, well, why don't you do something with those first round picks instead of fucking losing out on Gensel and losing out on Rantanen.
Yeah, I agree. But let's go to the West. So we'll go through them. Avs versus Kings. So Atomic Bomb versus Scoffing Baby.
Yeah, I mean, do we even really need to spend time on this?
No, I'm not even going to go off through the last 10. It's Avs in 4.
Avs in 4.
Yeah. Okay, let's not even talk about this one.
It's, to quote fucking, what was it, Daryl Suter, when he's like, whoever plays Colorado, that's just going to be a waste of a week and a half.
Yeah, literally.
And it was.
Yeah, they're going to get fed. They're going to get fed to a fucking animal.
Yeah, and usually I like to be the guy that's like, well, I don't know, because, no, LA sucks.
LA's statistically I was watching something. Statistically, the worst team to make the playoffs in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they don't have Kevin Fiala, so.
Yeah.
They got Panarin, but you lose Fiala, so kind of a wash.
And Brant Clark isn't nearly as good as you hoped he would be. And
you traded away Jordan Spence.
Yeah.
And Kopitar is 40.
Yeah. And you're going to be playing the fastest team in the league.
Yeah, so basically a death sentence. Yeah, Avs in 4.
Avs in 4. On to the next one. This one's going to be in fucking insane. I think this is going to be the bloodiest matchup of the entire playoffs. Stars versus Wild.
People get so mad about the playoff format.
This is going to be sick.
It's going to be a great series. And honestly, I'm okay with the playoff format because I do want those crazy matchups in the first round because I want those teams at the top of fully healthy to be playing against each other. I don't want to see them playing against each other in the conference finals when half the team's fucking injured.
Exactly.
I want to see it. I want to see it right at the gate.
Oh yeah,
two titans doing battle.
And it's both these teams are very close. The Stars are 7-2-1 in their last 10, 33 goals, 28 goals against, an 880 save percentage. But then again, it could have been a lot of Casey DeSmith because they've been clinched for a month.
Yeah.
The Wild 6-4, 36 goals, 32 goals against, 881. Again, similarly, they've been clinched for a long time. The Stars are good, but they don't have Tyler Seguin.
Yeah.
The Wild are very good, but they don't have the depth at forward that the Stars do.
Yeah.
Stars do. But one of these teams has Quinn Hughes.
Yeah. No, I mean that's kind of
a man possessed after winning gold, right? Essentially winning a game by himself against Sweden and playing amazing in the playoffs. And you also have Brock Faber and Jonas Brodin. You got a really good defense. Gustafson's been good in the playoffs.
Wallstad's starting though.
Really? In the playoffs?
Yep.
Are you sure?
No, like they made a whole big deal about Eagles online. You know, people were like, "Oh my God, Wallstad's the game 1 starter."
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's been a little bit better than Gustafson down the stretch.
Shit. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, you also have the option to go to Gustafson.
As I said, the fact of the matter is they have 2 good goalies.
Yeah. Whereas it's Otter and DeSmith, and
if DeSmith sees a single minute of ice time,
you're fucked.
Something's gone terribly wrong.
Something is wrong. This is going to be a really, really. I don't know. Like,
yeah, this is definitely the one where I don't know.
Like they both match up really, really well.
Yeah,
and they're both coached well.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I know I said this for all of them, but like this is like the actual.
This is
one.
The toughest series period.
I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say Wild in 6.
I'm gonna go Dallas in 7.
Oh, Peter DeBoer's not there to win Game 7.
You're right, but
so
that's only matters once you get to the Western Conference Final.
Sure.
They win every other series until they get to the pinnacle, and then they lose.
I know, right? And I feel like I always bet against Dallas, and it always bites me in the ass. But like, I guess with Minnesota, I'm like,
it's Quinn Hughes.
It's Quinn Hughes, and I just think they're a little meaner.
Oh yeah, with the Folignos
and then fucking Kaprizov and Rossi. I think I'm just traumatized from what they did to us last year.
And then they add
Quinn Hughes, and then Nick Foligno and someone else.
AJ McCarron.
Yeah, so they got bigger, they got meaner, they got more skilled.
Let's see, Minnesota. Their lineup would be Kaprizov, Hartman, Zuccarello, Johansson, Eriksson, Ek, Boldy, Tarasenko, Urov, Trenin, Foligno, McCarron, Foligno. That fourth line is brutal and gigantic.
Brutal and gigantic, and also really good defensively.
Really, really good defensively.
The Folignos are really good.
Mm-hmm.
I always think people sleep on how good defensively Marcus Foligno is.
He's amazing.
Because like I know the Selke is technically for the best two-way player. I'm like, they had one for just like best defensive forward. Like he would
Marcus
win that
Foligno,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
in every day, he's just so good. And then defense is Hughes, Spurgeon, Brodin, Faber, Middleton, Bogosian.
Yeah, see, like
that's insane to me. And then if they ever had to go do it, they've got the dead body of Jeff Petrie. Like if they needed, hope you don't.
Just chilling in the basement.
And then in the press box, they got Bobby Brink, Robbie Fabry, and Nico Sturm.
Yeah, see,
that's
the this is to me. This is the definition of a team where it's like center depth, maybe a little lacking, and you got maybe a little top heavy, but like those are all
good depth players.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna, like I said, it bites me every fucking year, but I'm gonna go with my gut and say Minnesota.
And then real quick on Dallas: Sam Steele, Wyatt Johnston, Mikko Rantanen, Jason Robertson. Oh, this is because Ben wasn't playing. What? Why is Jeremy Ben on this one? Oh, he is. Why is Sam Steele on the top left wing? Oh, because Rupe Hintz has been out.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
That's a big thing. Yeah,
Hintz and Heiskanen are injured.
Heiskanen, he was skating. He's gonna play.
Okay.
So Steele Johnson,
but is he at 100%?
Exactly. Steele Johnson,
especially considering that his like biggest asset is like skating,
and he's gonna be playing a team that's gonna be hitting. It's gonna be brutal. Steele Johnson, Rantanen, Robertson, Duchesne, Bork, insane line. Bunting, Hirorkian, Ben, Back, Fox, Ernie. I think. I don't know. That wild lineup is a lot. I feel like it's better.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of higher scores. But you can also say you got fucking Kirill Kaprizov, Matt Boldy.
Yeah.
Ryan Hartman's been, as much as we don't like him, Ryan Hartman's a good piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I think their issue is going to be center depth, but
this defense is pretty good too. Lindell, Heiskanen, if he's healthy, Harley, Lundqvist, Bichelle, and Myers. If Bichelle and Myers can show up as like a pair, they're just gigantic and can shut people down and take off half the ice by themselves.
A couple of oak trees back there.
Yeah, they're big boys. They just can't shy away from hitting.
This is gonna be a great series.
It's gonna be a really good series. Other than our series, I'm
gonna be tuning in.
I'm gonna be watching this series. I'm like, sorry, babe, we're watching Dallas and Minnesota. She's like,
but
way.
I might have to buy 2 months of YouTube TV.
You might be able to use mine, honestly. I have to see. I share it with my parents. You might be able to log in with mine.
I'm like, sorry, Mom and Dad. Jacob needs it.
Jacob needs the borrow.
Hockey playoffs.
Yeah, that's all that matters. And then the worst matchup of the entire first round. Oilers and Ducks. Who gives a shit? Two teams that can't defend, can't keep the puck out of their net. And one's got, sorry, Gio, McDavid and Draisaitl and Evan Bouchard. It's going to be Edmonton and... we already picked our Stars and Wild. It's going to be Edmonton and... I'll give the Ducks one. Edmonton in 5.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's basically a sacrificial offering.
Yeah.
And I say that because, the Ducks look so strong, but...
They can't defend. I know John Carlson's there, but he's old, and so is Trouba and Gudas.
Yeah, exactly. They aging, slow decor. Dostal's not been good down the stretch.
Let me give you the stats.
I would say all their best players across
have not
the board
been good down the stretch.
Have not, and they just can't defend.
So here, listen to this. Last 10 Oilers 6-2-2. We knew that. 32 goals. Fine. 22 goals against. So they've limited shots a ton, and their save percentage is 911. 911. Make a wish. But I think that's more off of having only 22 goals against. And, really limiting shots down the stretch of the playoffs, and that's why the save percentage is good. Because Tristan Jarry's not good. Connor Ingram hasn't been good. They called up
Calvin Pickard. So,
we were talking about.
I don't think we're even going to see Tristan Jarry.
The funny thing is, Calvin Pickard's the only goaltender in that entire system that's played a playoff game in the last 5 years.
That is absolutely insane.
Calvin fucking Pickard. Pickard, whatever the fuck you say his last name. The Ducks have been...
Jean-Luc Picard.
The Ducks
Captain
have been...
of the USS Enterprise.
The Ducks better pray to every fucking cartoon duck they got, because they have been 2-6-2. That's good for 28th. 30 goals, 22nd. 41 goals against, 28th. An .832 save percentage over the last 10 games. That's the last in the league.
Damn.
And they were fighting to stay in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's what they'll still starting.
They're like losing games against like Vancouver and shit.
Yeah, then
can we just expect this inexperienced team to just be like, oh, we're just gonna magically turn it on in the playoffs?
I think they'll be good in 3 years. I think they'll be a perennial playoff contender in a few years. But I still think they're too young, and I think even Joe Colville is a good coach, but I think they're too young and too reckless.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They play fast and they get in your face, but they can't get back. They can't go back and get back in the play and defend. And like Cutter Gauthier does not play defense. No. Mason McTavish does not play defense.
Mason McTavish doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah, Alex Killorn doesn't do anything.
That's already looking like a
bust
contract.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll say Oil in 5.
Same. Oil in 5.
Sorry,
Gio. We'll use your bar to watch the games. All right. Our matchup. The Golden Knights versus the Mammoth. So
this is the Utah Mammoth.
The Utah Mammoth. Their first... Hey, they've only been in Utah for 2 years. They're already in the playoffs. More than they could do in Arizona.
Well, I've been picking this team to make the playoffs since their last year being Arizona, and I feel a little
vindicated. Yeah. I think it's good for them. they'll be back. If they don't win against us, they'll be back again. They're only going to get more experienced. Like we did with the other teams the last 10. Golden Knights, 7-0-3. That's the best in the league in the last 10. 40 goals for.
Tortorella, baby.
against really bad teams. 40 goals for. That's fourth. 23 goals against. That's also fourth. They are a plus 17. They have a 908 save percentage in the last 10. That's fifth. And then over the last 10, they are about in the middle in terms of PDOs, shooting percentage and save percentage on 5-on-5. So shooting percentage, they're at 10.67. Should go up. Needs to go up. 5v5 save percentage is at 912, which is good. Utah went 6-4. They're right in the middle of the league. 43 goals for. They are second. They can score out of their minds. 37 goals against, which is 23rd. They're only plus 6. And then over the last 10, they only have an 862 save percentage. So Veggie's been kind of falling apart down the stretch.
I think they just overplayed him.
I think so too.
I was looking at stuff.
He's played the most games in the league.
Yeah, so believe it or not, I did do some homework for Elite Star matchup.
Yeah, he's
played 62 games.
That's a lot. That's 20 less than than starting every game.
Yeah.
Like that might hurt them. He's going to be tired and exhausted, and you've got relatively, fresh Carter Hart. And even if you have to get to Hill, a fresh Carter Hill, Jesus Christ, fresh Carter Hill, Aiden Hill.
Well, you just gave all the VGK fans nightmares.
Oh yeah.
How dare you put Aiden Hill's name next to their glorious king?
Yeah, their glory. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then their shooting percentage is high, so they're 8th in the league, but their save percentage 876 over the last 10. It's not on 5v5, not very good. Let's go into. We talked about all the season stats. We know VGK season stats. We know they've been bad in every save metric. But something I did see, they have the fewest shots against over the back half of the season. Mm-hmm. So they've really limited shots. It's about getting a save. And you know how we talked about we're old? We're 29.5. 29 and a half years old. Average age. You want to guess what the Mammoth is?
What?
28.9.
That's a little shocking.
It's very shocking to me. When I saw that number, I was like, no way. And then you look at who's on their defense is old.
The defense is old, and even some of those Arizona guys, I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot. You were a fresh young player like 7 years ago.
Yeah, I forgot Lawson Krause was a fresh young player.
Yeah, I know, right?
So on the season, save percentage an 879. For the Mammoth, they have an 888. They're not much higher than us. They're a handful of saves better.
It's below average.
It is. They have the 9th most penalties against. So if we can draw, they don't get called. If you can draw something.
If there's one thing we can count on, is that we should get a handful more power plays than they do.
Yeah, because we're just disciplined. We again same thing.
Vegas Golden refs.
Year over year, the least penalties against. It's not because the refs don't call penalties against us. It's because the team's pretty disciplined in terms of penalties.
Yeah, and they're just big and strong, and they hold the puck a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And so with that, their PK is only at 78.1. That's 19th. So it gets pretty difficult. So let's go into these lineups. I know you probably don't look at them because you've been very busy today and you've had other things to do. Ivan Barbashev, Jack Eichel. Well, they switched it up, actually. We saw it today. It's Marner, Eichel, and Stone, right?
Yeah.
So Mitch Marner's obviously had a good year, 80 points, plus 17. Jack Eichel's had a great year, and even better down the stretch, 74 games, 90 points, plus 23. And then Mark Stone, who I think is a guy that might be forgotten about in the shuffle of everybody. He has 73 points in 60 games. He's got 28 goals in 60 games. If someone could sacrifice their back, their knees, their shoulders for the man, and have him play 82 games, he'd be well over 100 points.
Yeah.
He's been insane. And then that next line would be Barbashev, Howden, and Dorofeyev, which I know we talked about Brett Howden running second line on the Stanley Cup team, but do you want to depend on that?
Let's be clear. Second line left wing with Mark Stone and Chandler
Stevenson as the center. And
Stevenson had been playing top 6 for like 2 years at that point.
Exactly. But Barbie has 82 games played, every single game, 23 goals, 38 assists. That's a career best, 61 points. And then Howden, obviously, he's been injured. 12 goals, 10 assists, 22 points. He's a -9. And then Dorofiev, obviously, sets the team record in goals. He played all 82 games, 37 goals, 27 assists, 64 points. But he was a -3. And then the third line is going to be Riley Smith, who's been in and out but been really good lately. 69 games played, 16 goals, 10 assists, 26 points, -9. Tomas Hertl, who's had I know he has 24 goals, but he's had a brutal year and brutal after the Olympics.
I would say I wouldn't say a brutal year. He's had a brutal last third of the year.
He's been he's been good in terms of carrying the puck into the zone and doing what he does. He just cannot score, cannot hit a goal, he hits post after post. The guy can't score. If he can score in the playoffs, maybe we'll fare a little bit better. But his defensive metrics have been bad this year, -17.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be Sissons, right, on that third line, I believe. And then Sissons has been decent, so, depth guy. And then, obviously, Cole Smith, Nick Dowd, Keegan Colasar. And then McNabb, Theodore. We know all these guys. McNabb, Theodore, Hannafin, Anderson. Anderson's got 17 goals between Calgary and us, and he's been really heating up.
Yeah, he's been heating up. And people keep saying, it's Tortorella. I'm like, no, he was heating up about 5 games before that.
Yeah.
But now that he's kind of settled in, he seems more like what we acquired. The type of player we wanted to acquire.
I wanted to bring it up, but once we got to him, they were on the Seattle game. They were talking about defensemen taking time to settle in. And they brought up a good point. I don't know if it was Shane or somebody brought up a good point that Alex Petrangelo first year, yeah, he was good, but he wasn't Alex Petrangelo. He wasn't great.
Yeah.
It took him a whole season to really settle in after his first year and really be that guy. And I think Anderson needed some time. Yeah, were we critical of him? Sure. Is he Alex Petrangelo?
Well, we
No.
were critical of him because he wasn't playing well.
No. But he's been playing really well.
And once he is playing well,
of course.
We'll be complimentary.
Him and Hannafin have looked good together. And my one big worry on this team.
Oh, I have several.
I have several too, but one of my bigger worries is, can Korczak keep up?
Yeah, that's a big one.
I think McNabb and Theodore and Hannafin and Anderson can, but can Korczak not make stupid mistakes against a team like Utah? And then obviously
that will capitalize on said mistakes pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly because they're so fast. And then Hart and Hill, but Hart will be starting. He's had a better back into the season since being healthy, but he's been playing bad teams.
I was going to say, much like the team as a whole, I'm like he's been so good. I'm like, I would say he's had exactly 2 good games.
Yeah.
Out of the 7 or 6 or whatever.
He's playing exactly how he should be playing behind a defense that's been playing so well.
Yes.
Right. And then Hill, we know his ability in the playoffs, but this season's just not been good for him.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring some stats up. So, not stats, but some. You want to guess how many collective playoff games are on the Golden Knights?
Oh, it's got to be a shit ton. I have no clue.
1,100.
Wow.
So every single guy on this team has played a playoff game, and Korczak's the one exception that only has 1.
Damn.
Every single player has got more than 10.
Damn.
Or, I'm sorry, more than 5. Cole Smith has only played 5 because he was in and out of that Preds lineup. And then Torts, obviously, he's been in the league forever. He won a cup in 03 and 04, has 120 playoff games under his belt. And then we get to the Mammoth. Young, but they can score a ton, and they have... I'll tell you, you want to guess who there's only a handful of guys on here that have minuses. You want to guess who they are?
Ian Cole?
Nope. He's got a +16.
Oh, well, my bad, Ian. I don't know, because I feel like they have a really balanced lineup, so it's hard for me to just pick on
Stenlund, -9, Tanev, a -15,
Jesus.
Uyghur, but this is mostly off of Calgary and being fed, -33.
Jesus.
And then Sean Jersey, a -12. But going through that lineup, they do have some injuries. Barrett Hayton and who's the other guy? What's his name? He's a big big brunette bitch.
Yeah, I was just looking at it today.
Jack McBain.
Yes.
Big boy. They're both injured in week to week. They might not be back. Clayton Keller, 82 games played, 26 goals, 62 assists, 88 points, plus 20. Clayton Keller is sick. Nick Schmaltz, 81 games played, 33 goals, 41 assists, 74 points, plus 17.
He's been great.
Lawson Krause, also been pretty good. 81 games played, 24 goals, 20 assists, 44 points, plus 20. Kyler Yamamoto is unironically
been pretty damn good.
59 games played, 13 goals, 10 assists, 23 points, plus 11. He has one of the most playoff games of the forwards. He's got 34, all with Edmonton. Logan Cooley, 54 games played, 24 goals, 19 assists, 43 points, but he was injured for a lot of the year. Dylan Guenther, 79 games played, 40 goals, 33 assists, 73 points, plus 7. He is amazing.
That kid's so sick.
And if they need to panic and put together Keller, Schmaltz, and Guenther, or Cooley, Schmaltz, and Keller, Cooley, and Guenther, they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then J.J. Peterka, 82 games, 25 goals, 22 assists, 47 points. Alexander Kerfoot, 34 games, 7 goals, 6 assists. Michael Carcone, 79 games played, 16 goals, 15 assists, 31 points. And then Liam O'Brien, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. You mean
Spicy Tuna?
Spicy Tuna. Kevin Stenlund, 80 games, 4 goals, 14 assists, 18 points. Tanev, 0 goals, 3 assists. Kind of nothing. Just there for some energy. Mikhail Sergachev, 78 games played, 10 goals, 49 assists, 59 points.
Jeez.
Uyghur, obviously, 79 games played, but 4 goals, 24 assists, 28 points. And then Nate Schmidt, if you shave your head and you got a nice jawline with a nice beard, you could get some free tickets in Utah. 82 games played, 5 goals, 17 assists, plus 31.
Yeah, he's really matured as he's gotten older.
John Marino, this is 80 games played, 4 goals, 32 assists, 36 points, plus 43.
Yeah.
That middle pairing is insane. Ian Cole, 82 games, 3 goals, 20 assists. You want to guess who has the most playoff games on this entire team?
I'm going to say Sergachev or Schmidt.
Ian Cole. He's played 129 playoff games, and he's got 2 cups, both with Pittsburgh.
Damn.
Then Sean Dursey, 60 games played.
So he's older than I remembered.
Yeah, Ian Cole's 37.
I mainly just remember him for having an affair with one of the...
Yeah, with the Rinkside Reporters.
Yeah.
When he was with the Avs, right?
Something like... I don't remember.
And then Dursey, 60 games played, 5 goals, 22 assists, 27 points, minus 12. Veggie, this year, 64 games played, a lot of fucking games. 38 and 23, 896, 275, and a .8 GSAA, 0 playoff games ever played. Vitek Vanacek, if you got to play Vitek Vanacek, something went horribly wrong.
Yeah.
20 games played, 5 and 16, 883, 293 goals against, a negative 6.3 GSAA. And he's only played 10 playoff games. And the head coach is Andre Tourney. He has never coached in the playoffs. You want to guess how many playoff games collectively the Utah Mammoth have played?
So you said,
the players have played. So Utah, obviously, this is the first time.
So you said Vegas is what, like 1,100?
1,100.
So I'm going to guess they're like in the 300 range.
594.
Oh, wow.
It's buoyed by Ian Cole.
I was like, Ian Cole doing serious work there.
Ian Cole's got, like I said, 129. Mikhail Sergachev's got 100. Nate Schmidt's got 99.
There you go.
So it's all in those 3 guys. Everything else is like Kyler Yamamoto's got 34. Kevin Stellan's got 31. But there is some cup experience here, right? Kevin Stellan won one with the Panthers. Nate Schmidt won one with the Panthers. Mikhail Sergachev won 2 with Tampa. Cole hasn't played in the playoffs in quite a while. But he's got experience. There's some experience here, but not nearly as much. And
yeah,
obviously we're doing a little deeper dive, and we kind of touched on it with Montreal. That's when experience matters, right?
Oh yeah, we're clearly the more experienced playoff team, which I think will be an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to go with my instinct. I got Utah in 6.
You for real?
Yeah.
You're not joking?
I'm not joking.
Uh,
Vegas is too old, too slow.
You're kicked out.
Can't defend the rush.
I'm kicking you out. You got to be. I'm joking.
I live here. This is my house.
Get off the podcast. No, there's some people that are blindly blind fandom.
Alex, I'm giving the people honesty. We may live in a post-truth era.
Yeah.
But I'm here to be the sole beacon of truth in a sea of bullshit.
Yeah, I'm saying Vegas in 6, so I'm opposite of you. But I can see where you're coming from in that they're slow.
I want Vegas to win.
Yeah.
I think we are forgetting how bad this team has been because we're getting buoyed by the vibe's been good for the last 3 weeks. I'm like, well, yeah, because we've been playing dog shit teams.
Right.
Carter Hart has been playing good against dog shit teams. Oh, we've been defending. I'm like, yeah, against either teams that have clinched and have nothing to play for or dog shit teams that can't skate, won't skate. I just think that the problems that we've had all year are still there. I just feel like this roster is just not properly constructed. The only thing that gives me a little bit of hope is like, okay, the way that Tortorella likes his teams to play, that does match the roster that has been Frankenstein together a little bit more than Bruce's style.
I will say the top lines do match up well against their top line, right? Jack is defensively sound and fast, but
that's the thing. I'm like, I think, I mean, if they try to spread them out, but like, though as it's currently constructed, I'm like, I don't have faith that a line of Barbashev, Howden, and Dorofeev can match up against Logan Cooley's line.
True. I mean, then again, they might put out the fourth line against because Dow wins faceoffs. That's what he does, and they're the four of that.
No, but Cooley's so fast. Like that's what concerns me. We don't really have any.
We don't have enough speed. Yeah.
Speed.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
The only guy that can really do it is Eichel. And he can only be on the ice so much against so many lines.
I will say that second defensive pairing of Hannafin and Anderson have looked a lot faster and played better against a fast rush, right? Because I think their game's a little bit more built on speed.
That's the thing. Neither guy is particularly fast. Tortorella mentioned that he's trying to get Hannafin to skate more and exit with his feet more rather than looking for a pass. I think the mindset's getting faster. I just don't think their bodies can keep up.
But I think you can win playoff series having a faster mindset. Like that's what we talked about all season is the puck needs to leave the zone as quick as possible. Find the skater and he needs to leave the zone. That was the problem for a lot of the year was it wasn't fucking leaving the zone. They were going side to side, stupid fucking stretch ice pass. Whatever's the shortest pass to get out of the zone, take the shortest route. Mm-hmm. And they've been a lot better at that recently. But like you said, Utah is so fast.
They're fast, they forecheck hard, and they're heavy, and they're pretty balanced, and they don't really rely on like these like controlled entries. They're not afraid to just dump it in and just go out hustle you. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly the kind of team that has killed us all year, and that's why we would always give up those first few goals because they could get on their game. Every other team playing that kind of style can get on their game faster than we can. Yeah, we're a big, heavy team, so maybe we can argue that we'll wear them down throughout the course of a 7-game series. But I don't know. I just have this gut feeling that we're going to get punched in the mouth and just like not have much of a response.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean,
and then like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Carter Hart, like, yeah, he's looked solid. Is he going to look solid when fucking Clayton Keller is doing Clayton Keller things, or Logan Cooley and Dylan Gunther are fucking tic-tac-toeing it while fucking Rasmus Anderson's limping down the ice 20 feet behind them, I don't know, man. I want to get excited. I want to say I want to be a fan and say I think Vegas can do it. And to be fair, like
here's the thing, you are excited.
The analytics are fairly close, but Vegas has the playoff experience edge, but I just think this is why I didn't want to play Utah. I just think, like, stylistically, it's, like, the worst matchup we could have drawn.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You are excited, but you're concerned.
I'm excited to watch the games.
Yeah.
I'm excited to drink beer and watch the games.
But you're concerned about where
rowdy.
This is going to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to experience them, but are you confident in this team at all? Not really.
I just keep thinking
Remember how confident we were last year?
Exactly. And that's the thing.
What if they pull some shit where?
And that's the thing, too, is like every year since the Cup run, I wasn't just being hype. I was like, no, I unironically believe that we can win the Cup this year.
Yeah.
And it just, every year, we just fall flat on our face. And, like, I feel like that's almost kind of part of what I'm doing here, too. I'm just like, I feel like I just need to kind of, like, accept what we are. And what we are is pretty damn far away from that 2023 team.
Oh, yeah. But isn't this like the MO of this team? It was like you count them out and they somehow figure it out.
Yeah, they only seem to be motivated when they're trying to piss someone off. So
maybe that's a good thing. But the big thing going into the series, I think the X factors going into this series is going to be, can Dory stay scoring?
Yeah.
Can Dory keep scoring goals? Will Tomas Hertl show up? And will we get good goaltending? Even if it's 900, a 900 save percentage might win you a game, win you a series in the playoffs. And then the defense, they have to keep up. They have to be smart and keep up with. It's gonna just nonstop.
Yeah,
it's gonna be coming at you every single line.
And that's the thing too, because I'm just like I believe Hannafin and Anderson can get up and active and move the puck and get into the zone and be aggressive once you're in the zone. Mm-hmm. I don't have faith in their ability to defend the rush. Don't have faith in Korzak's ability to defend the rush.
I'm worried about Korzak.
Yeah, and I think Theo McNabb are going to be drawing all the hard minutes, and again, they can only do so much,
Yeah, and it's the same thing. If you have Marner on that top line, they're going to be drawing all the hard minutes too, right? Because Marner's your Carlson from years past, right?
But even then, he's not that fast,
No.
And here's the thing: I think people get good skating mixed up with speed. Like Theodore's a good skater. Mitch Marner's a good skater, but they're not fast.
But you could also argue that being good skater is just enough, right? Like Alexander Barkov's not fast. He's a good skater and can be defensively sound, right? Sidney Crosby isn't fast, but he's a good skater. Like you just have to be in the right spot. But there's only so many guys that can do that against a team that's kind of built all around being fast.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, I feel like we're built around, I don't know, being slow.
Yeah,
we're a slow team. I heard someone describe it. I think it was on the PDO cast. It made me laugh and a little sad, but I feel like this is the best way to describe Golden Knights hockey this year. He was like, it's like watching like magma slowly pour out onto the ice. And sometimes, if they're lucky, the magma strangles the other team. But
well, then again, have we ever been? Yeah, we were fast. One line was fast, I would argue, in the playoffs. And that was with Stevenson and Howden and Stone kind of screaming behind him. Well, not
because Carlson's fast. That Carlson line and Amadio, that was a fast line.
But they did a lot more strangling. I feel like that team strangled the other team more than because they beat them with the force of the blow alone.
Exactly, but that roster was suited to
that
style.
True.
And that's why they let Cassidy go, because they changed the roster so much that it was no longer suited to that style. That's why it stopped working. So I think they're hoping that bringing Tortorella in, being like, okay, yeah, aggressive. We got eliminated last year. We had 2 shutouts from fucking Stuart Skinner because we couldn't score. We need to score. So, yeah, we got, you add Mitch Marner, you add Rasmus Anderson, you add some offensive pieces, but they're still slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're still slow and they can't defend. And I just think that in today's NHL, I just think that's a lethal combo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, we'll be watching the game on Sunday, right? Sunday at 7.
Yeah.
Everybody better stay fucking up late.
Don't get me wrong. I'm excited. I'll be there. Yeah. I'll be wearing my jersey. And I'll be hooting and hollering and pounding the tables.
Me too. And speaking of playoffs, well, before we get to the next one, who's your favorite in the Western Conference? Avs. Like,
that's the thing. I feel like the Avs always do this. And to be fair, the one time they did win the Cup when they were stupidly good, but I feel like other times they just fall flat on their face for some reason.
They also are the President's Trophy winners, so they're bound to lose, right?
That's true. Yeah, I mean, why? That's just math. It's been what, like 20, 30 years? Like, Why bet against math?
I think if, obviously as a sick fan puppy, I want the Knights to win, but I think whoever comes out of that Dallas Wild series is probably going to win the cup.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
Or not win the cup, or at least make it to the Western Conference Final.
Yeah. I'm going to say...
to the cup, sorry.
Yeah. I want to say Minnesota.
Yeah, it's Quinn Hughes.
Just
so
a gut
good.
feeling.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's a team that's built for playoff hockey.
This might be the year. Maybe. No. If they don't make it out of the playoff, out of the first round again...
We'll never hear the end of it.
Do you think Bill Guerin gets fired?
No, because he just won a gold medal.
Yeah. But...
They'll just have him fucking bitch and moan at the next GM's meeting about the playoff format.
And then a fraud. I know we're other than Vegas. I know because we're not favorites really, but a fraud for you.
This is much harder because the West has been so bad. I'm like
outside of the three central teams.
Exactly. I'm like, are they frauds because it's not like they were playing well. You know what I mean? Like, a fraud. So who do people think will actually be good in the West? Besides those three, and I don't think any of those three are frauds. Fuck, I'll just say Edmonton. Fuck it.
Yeah. I
feel like everyone's expecting them to pull something out of their asshole again, and I think they're just too tired.
I think they're too tired, and the goaltending's not good.
Alex, they called up Calvin Pickard.
Wow. Calvin Pickard, a guy that didn't finish any series he was in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, get excited. Stanley Cup playoffs.
Oh, I'm excited.
The best time of the year. It's my birthday, Christmas.
Yeah.
Your birthday.
Yeah.
Getting old. But the other, the thing that we're actually extremely excited for, the Silver Knights have home ice advantage in the AHL playoffs, in the Calder Cup playoffs. They've got 2 games. They got tonight and tomorrow in Tucson. And that will decide if they are the 3 or the 4 seed, I think. I think they got pretty good luck on the 3.
Yeah.
They will have at least a choice of multiple home games, I think, in the first round, the way it works out. But
yeah, so Brian McCormick explained it on the radio, and I think I finally got it down. Mm-hmm. So the first round will be a 3-game series. Mm-hmm. If you are the higher seed, you can. It depends on if you're close enough. So like if it's San Jose, we can. Or is it if you're far enough?
I think if it's San Jose, they have to play all 3 games here.
Yes,
because we are the higher seed.
Yeah, but then if it's like Bakersfield or something, then we get to choose to either play the first game on the road and then play the next 2 at home, or play the first one at home and then 2 on the road.
They're gonna choose home because the Stronghold's been fucking electric.
Yeah, they didn't want to guarantee at least 1 game's worth of revenue.
Yeah,
but
I'll be there. They already sent me. They haven't sent the tickets yet, but they sent me my. Apparently, I'm getting 20% off food and beverage.
Nice.
As a season ticket holder this year.
Sweet.
So there you go.
Drink some beer.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that is kind of an intriguing concept in the sense it's like, do you want to give yourself? Because when the series is that short, that first game kind of means a lot. So it's like, do you want to do the first one at home and go all in on game 1, or do you want to? If we lose game 1, we got a backup plan. We got 2 at home.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I would take the 2 at home every time. Whatever game guarantees you more home games, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see your opponent. So I think we're in 3rd right now, right? And we can't finish lower than 4th. So we're either going to be playing. I think it was. What was it? Tucson? No, Tucson, I think they're in 4th. They can play. We'll play, I think, San Jose, Bakersfield, or Tucson, because San Diego's locked into the 7 seed because they can't go any higher. But there is a chance if Colorado loses both games, I think we could make it up to the 2 seed.
I don't think that's likely, but that is possible.
Yeah, because we're I think 4 points behind them, and they've not been good recently.
Yeah.
So, but. Let's just pray. Let's just hope for the 3 seed. Get some home games.
Yeah. Either way, it's fucking so exciting.
But that team's been insane. Like, what was that stat they flashed up on the? I don't know if you saw it against Seattle. Like like these insane stats for a team that was dog shit.
Yeah, I think they've only lost like 3 games since the break or something like that.
Yeah, they've won. The win streak's been ridiculous recently. Like the Hemmerling's been insane. Connolly's has been ridiculous.
Let me bring up Brian McCormick's Twitter. He's probably got all sorts of juicy stats.
Hopefully Cormier's back. He needs to be back for the playoffs. He hasn't played.
So Henderson's won 7 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
We're 9-0-1 in the last 10.
Damn.
15-1-1 in the last 17.
Shit.
21-3-3 since the All-Star break.
21-3-3. Holy shit.
Fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, Lindbaum's been insane. I think he's got like the best stats in the as a goaltender in the league.
Yeah, and then should also mention Cormier, Lazinski, and Lindbaum all made the AHL, the second AHL,
the second team,
second All-Star team. You could have put.
What
really got me is that, and it's probably because they missed games, but I'm like, how do you not have Connolly or Hemmerling
and the rookie team?
Yeah,
they've been insane. How's Lavoie not?
Yeah,
an AHL All-Star. I think he's got some of the top goals.
He's like fucking
one of the top goal scorers. He set the.
I was about to say I'm going to use this something that you said. Like he's like the Leon Draisaitl of the AHL.
Yeah, he's got a wicked he'll just
and he's big
up.
and he's strong.
Yeah, and he skates really well, and he just looks good with Laczynski.
He just gets in those nasty areas and fires fucking weird angle goals in.
Yeah, that line looks good. It's Laczynski, Lavoie, and Hemmerling. They look good together. And then they put Uchez with Connolly and I can't remember who.
Let's see. The last game they had, Lavoie, Lazinski, Hemmerling, and then Connolly, Uchez, and how can we forget Braden Bowman?
Oh yeah, Braden Bowman's back. Duh, I'm an idiot. Bowman's is back and has been good, and then Romberg is back and playing that third line with Sapo and
Hallam.
And then that fourth line, it was Brabenich, but in the last home game, he left the ice holding his shoulder. So I don't know if he'll be back.
Yeah, either way, you got Mitch and Joe. That's a fucking bruiser line.
Yeah, you can put whoever you want in between them. They had Hallam in between them a couple of games, and Hallam would just be screaming down the ice, and then you get these 2 fucking Mack trucks coming by.
Two fucking boulders.
Yeah.
Boulder balls rolling behind them.
And like we said, if Cormier's back, the defense will be good.
Boulder balls, not
Boulder balls.
Boulder balls.
Boulder balls. We're right here on Boulder Highway. Boulder balls.
I would say that's the name of the disease you get if you see a
Boulder
hooker
balls.
if you see a hooker on Boulder Highway.
Boulder balls.
Go home with a case of the Boulder balls.
That's the name of the episode, a case of the Boulder balls. But yeah, I'm super excited for Silver Knights. I know we're spending a little extra time on them, but I think the Silver Knights have a better chance, not better, one of the best chances at
going on a run.
I mean, they've been I think the hottest team in the AHL.
Oh yeah, by a mile.
Yeah, they have the most goals scored by I think 10 or 15 goals over the next team. They can score.
Was the best goalie in the AHL.
And then you get Cormier back, you can defend again all of a sudden.
And he can facilitate more goals.
Exactly.
With his ability to skate and pass the puck.
Well, we'll be there at the playoff games.
Yeah.
While also watching
We've been fucking. People want to tell us that we're not long-suffering fans. Well,
we've been suffering.
Maybe not for Vegas, but for Henderson.
For how long have they been there? 5 years now? 6 years?
Yeah, so these Buffalo fans can get out of my ear.
It's extremely exciting in the Golden Knights organization. The Night Monsters are in the playoffs too. Again, for I think however long.
All 3 teams are in the playoffs, baby.
I don't know who else could say that. Maybe I don't know who Anaheim's affiliate is. Quite frankly,
the Gulls.
No, the ECHL affiliate.
Oh, I don't think every team even has one.
Yeah, they don't. I think it's limited.
Yeah.
And some of them are independent, I think.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
I think most of the teams in the ECHL are independent, actually.
Yeah, and there's it's just they'll just feed a couple it's like the Chicago agreement where they're
exactly
they'll feed a player.
Yeah, exactly. Or it'll oh yeah, we'll you're not our property, but we'll sign a 5-year deal to be affiliates, and you have to play the 3 random rookies that we have.
Yeah. It's not like where it's directly owned by the team. We are Colorado, LA. But exciting times in Las Vegas and Henderson.
Very exciting.
Exciting times for Jacob. He aced an interview.
Fucking knock on wood. There's no wood within knocking distance. Don't. Oh, Alex. Knock on the coffee table. There you go.
Don't knock on your wiener.
Don't knock on the wiener.
Um,
You said wood.
wood. But it's exciting. Also,
Spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung. My allergies are shit.
I'm dying, dude.
Can't breathe.
Before that job interview, I took a Claritin because I was like, I can't be sniffling and rubbing my eyes during this.
Yeah, they're gonna think you're falling asleep.
Yeah.
But it's the best time of the year as a hockey fan.
It is.
If you're
I
not,
fucking love NHL playoffs.
It's good when your team is in. You can watch with bated breath and be worried and make predictions. But also, you've got 7 other incredible games that you can watch.
Well, exactly. It's like, and yeah, because I love watching the other series and I love getting invested and seeing the storylines develop. Because like, don't get me wrong, I live alone. I watch hockey as a default pretty much. I just come home and there's 5 games on. Which one looks the most interesting? Let me just throw that on. But this one, I'm like, these ones I'm actually paying attention to.
They're all good. Yeah, you have to watch them all because you don't know what's going to happen.
It's not some random dog shit game like, it's fucking Vancouver versus fucking Carolina. I'm like, oh, wow.
That's going to work out.
So many storylines there.
Yeah, like in a series, you're going to build, who's been the piece of shit and like who the aggressor been, like the back and forth of it all. Like there's
nothing better than like you open up like Twitter and like, oh my god, did you see that headshot that Darlene threw out?
Yeah, exactly.
Just see everyone melting down in the comments,
or the overreactions too of like, watch Montreal will take game 1 and they're gonna be crowned fucking kings of the.
The camera's gonna pan to a fucking massive street party in Montreal and fucking yeah.
Like, look how that went for Toronto last year. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
They won the first round, and then they got fucking hammered by...
Alex, did you know that Mitch Marner's in the playoffs?
Oh, my God. I cannot... But, like, I'm seeing all these comments
Alex, this guy only had 80 points. I can't believe Vegas fell for it.
The comments I've seen of, just wait till he disappears. He's going to disappear. I'm like, has he really ever disappeared? He scored, and he was playing well. Watch him, like, have, like, his best year in the playoffs. You know what would be the most perfect ending to this whole season? I know we've been tumultuous. You know what would be incredible is Mitch Marner in his first year with Golden Knights lifting a cup and being the
like Jack Eichel did.
Like Jack.
That's.
I don't think it's possible, but that's wishful thinking.
Yeah, but you know damn well that's the first person Stone would hand the cup to.
Oh, 100%.
And then fucking he would like turn to the camera and be like, "Fuck you."
Oh yeah. Panda Mitch's dad and just in the audience just flipping off Toronto.
Well, here's hoping.
Quick little close. I know Lance kind of posed the question because he saw it online. Favorite moments from the season? Could be funny, could be a game.
Well,
there's not a lot.
There's not a lot because we only won like 30 something games. I'll go with one serious one and one silly one. The serious one's not a singular moment, but just seeing Bowman get called up and having success, that was great.
Yeah.
Silly one, Rasmus Anderson staring down the Oiler fan as he's getting flipped off.
Yeah.
That was good.
I think I think a serious one for me was I agree with Bowman, but also seeing like some of the guys like actually like some of the AHL guys coming up and playing well. And then just how like accepted Dowd got into the locker room really well, and he's just so well spoken. That was a good trade. I think my favorite, other than the Bowman picture with the
showgirl, the Vegas Vivas hat, dress, I should say.
It happened recently. Was against Winnipeg. Was Mitch Marner the diving. When he was pretending to swim.
That cracked me up.
Like that cut.
We were literally complaining about that. Then it showed that. I'm like, it's not just us.
Yeah, him showing. He was like, I'm like, oh, this is perfect. But yeah, no, I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. We could be recording next week, being very angry or very excited because it'll be 3 games, right? In this.
Yeah. So we got Sunday, Tuesday, and then I think Thursday, and then no, because we would have to go to Utah, right? They would take a 2-day break, I think. Well, let me just let me just pull up the schedule that I saved.
Yeah,
I saved it for just this occasion, actually. God damn it! Why? I hate smartphones. It's like, oh, here's your pictures you save from Twitter and from Reddit and from this. I'm like, just put them all in one thing.
I could have sworn. Here you go. I got it.
Yeah, so game 1, Sunday. Game 2, Tuesday. Game 3, Friday. Game 4, Monday.
Yep. So the first 3 games will be within this week, and then we get the weekend off, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Okay. We'll see where we're at in a week. Hopefully we're up 3-0. We're happy, or if we're down 1-2 or 0-3, we're getting ready to go lay down in traffic.
Yeah, well, you never know.
You never know. It'll go either way.
That's the fun.
That's the fun. Or
who knows?
We can
That's the fun.
Save all of our hope for the Silver Knights. That will start no later than Monday. Is what I saw.
That's the beauty of having both teams in. You're like, okay, well, time to go nurse our wounds. And
yeah.
Let's go watch Henderson.
I might unironically pay $10 for that Flow Hockey to watch playoff games.
Oh, it's more than 10.
It was running a special for
okay.
if you pay $10, like you get the first X amount of months for free. I'm like, then I'm just gonna cancel it.
I know, right? Oh shit, maybe I'll do that too.
Yeah, see what we can do. But, anyways, be excited. It's playoffs. Have some hope. It's gonna be a good ride.
It'll be a
fun ride.
It'll be a fun ride.
You know what? Stay gold. Stay silver. Be silver. Go to some gold. Go to some Silver Knights games. They're much more affordable. Pack the stronghold.
Yeah. Support the Silver Boys.
We'll be there.
Support the Silver Boys.
Yep.
And stay gold.
Stay gold.